Hi, I'm Frank Ahrens, economics blogger at the Washington Post. Today we're going to talk tangentially about this escalating war between China and Google. What I really want to talk about is the third party in all of this, which is something you may not have heard of, called Baidu. Baidu is the Google of China. It's the search engine that has the biggest share of the market in search in China, and it will do what Google will not. It will censor its results. It will keep out things, images, ideas that Beijing does not want its citizens to see. Baidu has sort of an interesting mojo about it. You see this logo here. It's a dog's paw, which is meant to trade on the common mispronunciation of Google by the Chinese, which sounds a little bit like dog. It was founded by a Chinese national who came to the U.S. in the 90s, and he worked for Dow Jones. He worked for InfoSeek during the height of the boom, and went back to China to found Baidu. So very familiar with establishing and running a sort of Western-oriented, Western-feeling search engine, much like Google. Where this will go between China and Google, can't say. What's interesting, though, is to watch this sort of escalating war for market share between Google and Baidu. And all you have to do really is take a look at the share price of the two companies since the beginning of this year, when this war between Google and China really began to heat up. Baidu, like Google, is traded here in the United States, trades on the NASDAQ, and since the beginning of the year, shares of Google are down about 10%, and shares of Baidu are up about 40%. So that tells you which way the markets think things are going to go with the two companies. Baidu, it's a name that you may not have heard, but you're probably going to be hearing a lot more of in the coming months. I'm Frank Ahrens, economics blogger at the Washington Post. Check out my blog, Economy Watch.